Hello. Mm. This is my day 43, almost halfway of my 100-day video challenge. So, what I have been doing, I've been recording output daily, 100-day video challenge, 100-day video challenge. Today, I just wanna. I think I'm going to set a pattern now because what I've noticed is if I try to force myself to think about what I'm going to record on video, I spend quite a bit of time on it, and don't know if that's productive use of my time. I'm churning. I think these sessions should be in more input sessions. Should be um, getting more. I noticed this because yesterday I had no input yesterday session, very little input. If I did, I was not able to collect it. So I need to collect more so I can process something from those things that I collect. Yesterday I was not able to do that. So the bulk of the video sessions should be about collecting and processing. I think that's my, my on my mind today. Daily video should be collecting info, processing, collecting info, and initial processing. Processing. This is what should I be doing? This is an iteration. The problem that I'm trying to solve is that my last readwise input, my last readwise, that my uh, what I'm collecting the past few days has been slow. Oh, has been slow. Still have internet. I know my connection is a bit spotty again. That is a problem. I'm dropping some connections. In any case, while this is loading up, the problem is that I'm not processing enough. I'm not collecting enough. So if you are a farmer, you need to plant seeds, grow. So I'm not planting seeds to enough, growing my knowledge trees. So I need to do that a bit more. I need to do this a bit more. I've been churning out. So these are the things that I've been churning out past 2 days, 3 days. Things that I've been churning out. This, and I'll probably do 2 more again today as part of my daily practice. Just to practice. Okay. There we go. My last sync. See, my last sync was back in 11th. Yeah, 11th. So I've not processed. I have a lot of highlights which I need to process. So I guess I'll do a pattern of going through my readwise, thinking about it a bit, whether or not I want to process it. Then go through my inbox, my readwise inbox, and then try to churn up something for my personal notes, my Zettels, things that I can collect. Okay, so I'll do that with my readwise. It's a fixing productive outcome for remote work because ongoing summary work remotely allows employees to focus more on work due to fewer office distractions. Argue that. So I highlighted this because I was trying to study about remote work. Maybe I can edit this a bit because work on work due to fewer office distractions while create save. It's just a note for me to remember the particular authors that I'd like to review a bit more. Maybe my note here is review who are the proponents. Proponents, they're not really the proponents, right? Who have done research on outcome of productivity, productivity uh, of remote work. So it's Manvary put in 2000, then Fonin Roloff in 2010. So let's see if I can actually. Why don't I? Why don't I? Why don't I actually look for this and then add it to my hypotheses right now if it's available. See the impact of teleremote. I wonder if this is available publicly. Are teleworkers? It's not. It's not available. Oh, that's sad. Well, this one. All right. Okay, this is available. Oh, this is available. Nice. When less contact is beneficial. Oh, wow. This is quite practical now during the COVID-19. Note this. Please note the findings. Sample procedure 89. Telework. So is this an interview? So they measured, there's a survey and an interview probably. And they have, it's a survey. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Okay, what is the summary? It's just a discussion. Builds upon the theoretical framework of consequences of telecommuting, proposing new mediating mechanisms that connect telework with job satisfaction. Results showcase that benefits of high intention can explain the satisfaction associated with working away from the stressors of allocated. Though some research has shown that extensive may plateau between telework and job satisfaction, our findings indicate that despite challenges, high intensity teleworkers remain more satisfied according working in co-located setting more than 50%. I findings, but their studies is only 81 respondents, right? In inherent value in frequent interactions is afforded greater levels of information exchange. Increases can at times lead to too much okay, may generate a sense of overload and hinder performance. Yes, this is actually true for me. negatively related to information exchange with the but also such better management of work-life boundary, better management. I disagree with this now, especially in a COVID-19 setting. So I'll record this in hypothesis, annotate. Mhm. What's happening to me about hypothesis? Hypothesis. Our findings indicate what what does this study by who is this? This is Runner and Loloff. Runner and Loloff. Honor and Roloff. Honor and Roloff. See about remote work. This is remote remote work research. Okay, that's what the study is saying about remote work. Okay, that's nice. The other one is not available. This one, maybe here. Are you available here? This is 2010 study. You have to request it. Damn it. PDF. Is it available somewhere? It's a different author, but talks about the same thing. The office space to studies percent study, which is continuing. This is the first impact period. And what are your findings? What are your findings? Oh, this is a nice research method. Mm. What are your findings? Supports the proposed development that develops a significant emotional as supports negative emotions as well as so were more apparent than office workers. The workers overall are found to experience more mental ill health. Really? What does this sad study by about teleworking and mental health? Hypothesis. What does this study say about telework and emotional health? I don't think this is applicable in like in the Philippine setting where there are strong families. This is a study by study by oh, it's the same Man and Holdsworth. Man and Holdsworth in 2003. Okay, so this is the kind of thing work that I should be doing more research and then compiling sources. So at least I had something here in the collection. I did some more my daily notes. Even one or two is fine. Then editing this. So this is it's man, but there this is way back in 2010. No, this is not it. This is 2003. Wow, this is old. So there's a debate, right? There's a debate on benefits and the impact of working from home. My setup right now is I'm working 2 days a work in the 2 days a week in the office. So this is educational for me. Quite educational for me. Okay, I'll finish off with this. Alright, this is nice. Keep going to act like you're discriminating. Don't make me think. I have to review that. I think it's called managing outputs. It's a problem because features don't always deliver value. Features don't always deliver value. Okay. Mm-hmm. This is a nice one. Actually, I should. What is the goal of a reader? What is the goal of a reader according to Sakon? Oops. Edit cron is with a C. So your reader's goal, you have to put yourself in the mind of a reader, is to experience the story in their own terms. So when you churn out content, whether it's design or whether it's design or an illustration, a doodle, people experience it in their own terms. Interesting, interesting. It's also the interesting thing about my doodle yesterday, especially this one. Some people shared it, even though it's not really a nice looking doodle. So there must be something there that they have. My hypothesis is there's something relatable there, and they started to share it. Just to find out that other people think is correct. It states that one means we must we use to I wonder what this is. It states that one means we use to determine what is correct is this and that. what other people think is correct is what I think is correct. Okay, this is social. Looking for a behavior that we think have a conscious responses of strong outside pressure. Third, that we accept inner responsibilities for behavior that we think you have chosen to perform it. This is commitment. Psychology incorporates learning by doing, social learning, first-hand experience to remove false beliefs. First-hand experience to remove false beliefs. Need is now to balance the need for agility and quality, and change, agility and change. Mini milestones, mini deadlines. Those who visit it 7 times in a month. This is from um, Twitter. Twitter. 7 times a month. Define value. You must think. Oh, Andrew Chen. Viral startup. Let's look at this viral startup. You can think of it as the steps a user goes through between entering the site and inviting the next step. To define the viral, you must think of it in terms as the steps a user goes through entering the site to inviting the next step of users to entering the site. This is about virality. Okay, interesting. What was that? Andrew Chen. Viral startup. Hmm. What? Is it not available? Why did you share it to me? It's an ebook. Step the user goes through between entering the site to inviting the next step. Next set of users. Okay, I will review this. Oh, see? I should highlight this because I'm not doing this anymore. What is a viral video? This is part of growth hacking. Marketing. Maybe. Yeah. Something for me to remember. Right. I end my session today there. So remember about remote work. Think about remote work. Then think about forming more better habits. Yeah, and do more. Do more. So I guess I should do more Zettels and then studies in remote. So I guess these videos should be more on collecting information rather than churning out one. Like this daily um, stream 100-day video challenge. It's more about what am I seeing online and collecting this and then later on processing. So I guess I should have a session where I should be processing the different input that I'm getting into my personal notes. Yeah, maybe that's what I should do on weekends. The rest of the week are just collecting, and then the weekends are making Zettels. Think about that, Ellie. Iteration for the process. Bye for now.